Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. We're going to do a weekly card reading for Pisces for the week of the 8th through to the 15th of June. If you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome, and if not, then welcome back. As you know, I do both monthly and weekly reads. I've also uploaded all of the love readings for the month of June. Now, if you are enjoying any of my reads and you're finding them helpful to you, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up, perhaps leave a comment, and certainly share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You probably know that I have published a book called The Power of Soul Loving. I've left a few details in the description box below in case you're interested, and some information on the cards that I use. Now also you'll know that these readings are general in nature. So even though I put a date on them, it's an estimate, so please understand that these events and these energies are going to unfold at different times for different people. Just understand that this is a learning space and Spirit is here to help guide us through the events and through the energies, help us understand how to best respond to things as they come up in our lives so we can make really good, healthy choices. If you'd like a private reading, you can always contact me. My details are in the description box, and in that way you can have a reading that's more specific to your circumstances. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at what is unfolding for you in the week ahead, the 8th through the 15th of June. So Pisces, let's take a look at what is likely to unfold for you for this week. What are the energies surrounding you? So I can see that you're very mindful of all of the different projects that you're working on at the moment, Pisces. And you're working hard. You're actually putting a lot of work in, and you're being very diligent, checking out your priorities, finishing projects, very, very focused. The energy feels productive. Maybe you're having some long days, but you're very, very focused. And yeah, this is good. You're getting stuck into all of the things that you need to do. And we know this through the Eight of Pentacles card. So there you are, working hard and everything that is happening for you. You've got many things on the boil at once here. So I dare say that it's taking up a lot of your energy, a lot of your focus. There's lots to do. So we have some pretty fast communication coming in, the Knight of Swords here, something that you need to respond to. What is this? Perhaps, a solution has come through. Okay, so something has come into completion, a solution coming through, and this is to do one of the activities that you're working on at the moment, and you've got to kind of act quickly, but this is great. You're feeling really good because it's going to tie up loose ends for you on this particular project. So I feel like someone is helping you with this thing. So this person is coming towards you, this energy is coming towards you and helps give you some clarity and an answer to something, which is great. And oh gosh, the energy just keeps getting better in this reading, Pisces, because we've got the 10 of Cups, which means that you it's like, ta-da, got what I wanted, finished project, everything's working out for you and you're feeling really buzzed, particularly in the middle of the week. So, this 10 of Cups here is you're feeling on top of the world, things are just working out, and all of that hard work is now paying off for you. The 9 of Cups is confirming this as well, and it's sort of like time to celebrate in a way. Yeah, so it's feeling good. You are noticing how things are coming together now. So you're so your energy reaches a peak in the middle of the week, which is great. And then it's sort of like sitting back and going, yes, okay, I'm now looking at what else needs to be done, and you are feeling pretty good that things are progressing. As I said at the beginning of your week, you've got multiple things on the boil here, but they're all sort of coming together, which is fantastic. And by the end of the week, we've got the 6 of Cups where your energy starts to slow back down again, and you're going now into a reflective mode of perhaps thinking about the future. Often the 6 of Cups can remind us of the past, but I also get the feeling that you are relating your success. You're having thoughts around the success that you've had. How does that connect in with how things have been in the past? But also, I've got the feeling there's a connection with family here too. How this makes you feel in terms of family life, contribution to family life, knowing that what you're doing is going to leave a legacy, how what you're doing is felt by others in the family, what it can bring in terms of others. And you know, it's a combination of remembering things of the past and how you longed for certain things, and then how you want to now bring the success and the abundance of what you're creating now into the future for your current family or the people that are in your life. That's what I'm sensing around this. But good on you. Your work that you are putting out here is is bringing in the rewards, and you are having great success around this. It's feeling good. All right. I'm going to pull some cards from the Fairy Tarot deck here. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Pisces in this week. What does Pisces need to know? We've got the High Priestess card that's popped out here. So, Spirit is reminding you, you know, in this place of busyness, Pisces, you can become quite absorbed in what you're doing, okay? Which, you know, is fine in terms of being able to manifest and get the job done. But Spirit is now saying, don't forget to tap into your intuition, that little nudge. If something is nudging at you or you're getting a response, a niggling feeling about something, trust the feeling, okay? Have a little patience around people that you're dealing with. Have patience with the process of how things are unfolding. Before you say something, just consider what you're going to do and what you're going to say. So come from your higher self rather than this self-absorbed energy where you can get narrow focused. So the High Priestess is asking you to step back and come from your higher place when you're communicating with other people. It will help you to get the best outcome and to articulate what you truly mean to say, or what you truly mean. So communication is important, and it's important not to be impulsive with communication, but to think carefully how you choose your words and the energy before you act. So the Queen of Earth is confirming this. It says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So if you come up against some abrupt communication, or you have the tendency to want to respond in that way, Spirit is saying to you in both these cards, make time for those around you. Just pause, think about your words, think about where the other person is coming from, and really try to come from a kind and understanding place before you decide to respond. Because Pisces, just remember, not everybody's going to be in the same energy or in the same thought space as you. You're very, very focused at the moment, Pisces. Okay, so your energy is focused here rather than on your communication style or how you're interacting with others. So before you do that, just take a pause to ensure that you're coming from the right place and you're open to how others need to hear from you. So having said that, we're back to the progress that you're making this week. Skilled work is rewarded. Fantastic. You're very engaged with what you're doing. You're doing a lot of learning at the same time. You're researching things to make to understand what it is that you're needing to do with your work, right? Which is great. So you're putting a lot of energy into this. So it really is taking a lot of your time and energy at the moment. We understand that. That's great. Okay, and you've got the Empress card here. So the fruits of your labour, we can see we've got the 10 and the 9 of Cups, which is amazing. You are manifesting, you're completing projects, you're on target. The Empress confirms that here. We've got the message, lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams. So you really are making it all happen here, Pisces, which is great, great energy. So, you know, the Empress card is also about birthing something new in your life. So, you know, you are mindful of the fact that what you're doing is setting yourself up for the future, and the way you see yourself contributing to your family and the special people around you. You're thinking about this, you know, you're reflecting on how this is going to impact others. So there's definitely a focus on family here, that what you're doing is how is that going to contribute to others. Well, the Empress card is the same kind of energy. It's about birthing something new. The Empress energy is bringing something new into your life. It's also a very nurturing energy. You're working to create something beautiful and giving birth to your dreams. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so what does Pisces need to know in terms of projects? Okay, well, yeah, we've got it again. Okay, so again, we've got another message, same message, Pisces, that's coming up. Diplomacy is really important this week. Okay, the way you communicate and the way you are responding. Draw a breath before you approach. Have a gentle energy about you. It's like it's 3 cards that come out that have are really asking you to be mindful of your words and mindful of your energy towards others, and to really come from an understanding point of view when you're communicating with other people. 3 cards saying the same thing. Spirit is very clear. I love it. I really do. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Anything else to say, to share with Pisces? Okay. Partnership, and I was going to pull that one to the Bard. Okay. I haven't pulled that one in a long time. Okay, so the partnership card. Interesting. Let's see what comes out for this one. Working in partnership. You put on notice here, it says, to seek connection in all things. This is the coming together of ideas, the fulfillment of attraction, the marriage between 2 people, and the harmonious blending of energies. If you're inquiring about a partnership of any kind, this signifies the importance of observing the qualities that this relationship creates as a result of the sum of its parts. There's always much to learn in the choice of partners. When you receive the blessing of partnership on this part of your journey, it's a sign that the object of your inquiry may indeed give you what you need. It's a portent of opportunity where the partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. This is interesting, Pisces. So what is coming up for you, especially as you think about the relationships and what you're building, the dream that you're creating, and you're being mindful of the people in your life and who you're doing this for? Spirit is also saying that you are thinking in terms of how to grow this and how to partner with someone going forward. So Spirit is reminding you that this is a time where it may be worth considering that you can multiply and leverage your efforts when you partner with this person who you are thinking of. And this will, you know, double, triple tenfold your ability to achieve your dreams, to make progress going forward. So an opportunity is presenting itself for you to consider that, and you are, by the time you get to halfway through the week, you are realizing that you are getting closer to achieving your dreams. You've put the work in, things are coming together, and you are starting to now visualize or see light at the end of the tunnel. So Spirit is saying, be mindful of your thoughts, trust your intuition, deal with challenges and situations with a kind and understanding and diplomatic approach. Think about how you can leverage this beautiful opportunity to partner with someone to bring your dreams to fruition. Get my words out. Okay, let's look at what the Bard is speaking to you about. The Bard. Okay, this card represents music, storytelling, the passing of truths, myths and legends from generation to generation. In the ancient Avalon, the traditions and stories of the people were gathered on the leaves that served as letters. We do know in times past, of course, and in many different cultures, that the way we pass down information is through stories and sharing. And I did kind of mention earlier in the read that you've got this sense of leaving a legacy and what it means, what you're doing and creating right now, and how that's going to impact your family and the people that you love in your life. And I'm feeling that everything that you're doing is connected to this storytelling, sharing of information, and that's meaningful to people. It's part of how you are creating your dream and making an impact on people and influencing people, is through storytelling, sharing of information. And this is going to leave a long, what you're creating here is for the long term. And it's going to be something that will multiply and affect many people over a long period of time, just as stories are told and shared from generation to generation. So when this card appears, it says here that you're asked to seek answers in your personal history. So Pisces, think back in how you can retell stories from your own experience to share the wisdom of what you're doing and the project that you are creating. Use storytelling as a way to move forward. As you dip into the past, you may be surprised about how your past is influencing you today. Interesting, it says here, the seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. It's time to dig a little to find the clarity you need, Pisces. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honour them or change them is to know them. That's interesting, because we do step back in time a little bit with the Six of Cups cards, which is about memories of the past. And perhaps you can recall things from the past that are helping you tell stories for now, for the present moment. I really like that. The Bard appears to help you stay in tune with all that is. You are music, Pisces, and your story is sung in the heavens. Oh, I really like that. That's really interesting. Very interesting. All right. So Pisces, we're going to pull a card from this new deck that I have, the Seer Tarot. I'm just going to pull one card. It's a deck that I'm not yet familiar with. So we'll start with one card and see what advice we have for you, Pisces, for this week. Oh, if I can just get them to be shuffled. There we go. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Pisces in this week. We will pull one card for Pisces. Here we go. Ah, terrific. The Hierophant. You are on a path, a learning journey at the moment, and the Hierophant represents what it is that you need to know. You're seeking wisdom from a spiritual guide, perhaps a mentor. You're feeling drawn towards higher education and training, a desire to learn and know. Let me hold that up for you. So as you search for your divine truth, Pisces, you're creating frameworks of belief that help you expand your consciousness and ground your faith into this reality right now. If you have been stuck in an old tradition or perhaps old ways of acting and being, Pisces, perhaps they are no longer serving you. And it's time to let these things fall away so that you can be a better version of yourself. And this is to do with you, your personal transformation, Pisces. Thinking about perhaps you need to change the way you perhaps have always done things and the way you think about things. So the Hierophant serves as a gateway between the divine source and the seeker. So be open to new paradigms and perspectives, Pisces, and the teachers in your life. Look at the patterns around you and strive to understand your own internal compass. You know, why you always repeat the way you think about things, the patterns you fall back into, your patterns of behaviour, the habits that you have. You know, perhaps you need to refresh those and adopt a new perspective and a new way of doing things. Know that while there is wisdom in the teachings of the mystics, the voice of your own heart is the one voice that matters the most. Find the wisdom of the heavens within you. So a lot of this is energies about trusting yourself, Pisces. That you are your own guru. And the guidance that you are seeking is actually rooted in your own faith and your beliefs and in your unique self. So when we draw these cards, Pisces, we're always asked to see the light and the shadow aspects here. So, you know, your enlightened self will be guided to wanting to improve things and to look for new ways of seeing and believing and to accessing that inner wisdom when you listen to your higher self. The shadow side of that, Pisces, is when we are perhaps being a little bit stubborn and a little inner focused or self-absorbed, and we can sort of come from an ego energy, and that's when we tend to disconnect from our higher self and spirit. So I guess this is a gentle nudge, Pisces, to check in with, you know, whether you are focused truly on seeking wisdom or whether you have kind of shut your ear a little bit and you become a little bit self-absorbed. So this is just a wake up. Hello. All right. Very interesting energies here. I encourage you to re-watch the video. You're making great progress here, which is fabulous. But there's just a few little things to be mindful of in terms of your communication with others this week and leveraging what you're doing in order to maximize your potential. So don't forget, you've got the partnership card here. You've got, you know, tapping into your stories as a way to really positively contribute to society and to keep this thing going for the long term, which is beautiful. So Pisces, that's your reading for this week, the 8th through to the 15th of June. It's a great read. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.